Hey, what is up guys?
Fly this.
And welcome to this unboxing of
Subscribe right now.
the Kiwi Quad Starter Pack. Hey, what is up guys, and welcome to this review of the Kiwi Quad Starter Pack. A great little pack to get you started with an Inductrix micro drone. Let's start off simple by just opening the box. Woo. Here we go, Kiwi Quad Drone Racing Starter Kit. And of course, we get a little bit of fruit burst. Let's start by having a look at the outside of the box. As you can see here on what I'm assuming is the front, we've just got the Kiwi Quads Drone Racing Starter Kit. Tells you that we've got the included FPV headset, the radio controller, and of course, the Inductrix itself. On the back, it goes into a little more detail, letting you know that you can upgrade and customize your drone, as well as getting extra things. Now, it seems like this box is opening like a book. Just carefully cut that sticker and let's open the box. Oh, there you go. So we've got the FPV headset in this side of this box, and I'd say the controller and quad in this side of the box.
Let's begin by opening up the FPV headset side of the box. This contains two boxes inside. The first box has our FPV headset nicely wrapped, and the other box contains two bags. The first bag contains a micro USB, the antenna, and a lens wipe kit so that you can clean the lens of your FPV headset. The second bag containing the FPV headset strap. The strap goes on quite easily, like so. The strap holds on to the FPV headset firmly with 3 points of connection. And overall, it is a clean fit and design. On the other side, we have a quick start manual, a full manual, as well as a sticker and a pamphlet to encourage safe flying. This kit also comes with a poster that can be used as a landing or launch pad. And if we continue on in that side of the box, we have three smaller boxes inside. The larger of the boxes contains our radio control unit. The second largest box contains our micro drone. And the third largest box contains a large Kiwi Quad sticker, a set of batteries for our controller, tools in order to work and maintain our micro quad, spare props, two 260 mAh Racing Edition batteries, a charger, and two more smaller Kiwi Quad stickers. This starter kit has everything you need to start off. It comes with all batteries required, all cables required. All you need to do is charge it up and go. If you get in quick and go to the KiwiQuads website, you'll be able to use coupon code DubcodesSK, SK for starter kit, and you'll receive $20 store credit when you buy a starter kit. Don't feel like spending that much money? Well, you can also use coupon code Dubcodes and you'll get 5% off your order total. These two coupons expire at the end of March.
Okay, because I'm impatient, I'm not really going to go through that full manual. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use the quick start guide, and I'm just going to go on as if I don't know anything. Now, I've got the free thing, I've got everything I need. A great thing that Kiwi Quad has done is they have included batteries and the tools you need to put the batteries in the controller. The controller takes 4 AAA batteries, so that's not much at all, really. And I think that's pretty much the only setup, other than making sure you charge your goggles and charge your drone battery to do. I mean, it's by default, this is in mode 2. I'm sure you could pull this apart and change it to mode 1, but who flies mode 1 these days? Got the quad, I'll put the battery in place, just goes underneath. Let's plug it in. Now I've got a red light at the front and a blue light at the back. They are both on pretty solid. So I will turn on the controller, and now they are flashing. Full throttle, zero throttle. Okay, so that's flashing quickly. I turn this on, I get one beep. You just gotta make sure that the stick is all the way down. Seems to be just that little bit extra plastic here, so if you just give it a wee touch down, it will give it second beep and bind correctly. So I've got full control of this already. Whoa. And I must admit, I am not used to this controller. Come on. Oh! Okay, now I'm gonna turn on the goggles. Hold down the power button on the side for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. And if you flip them up, you'll see where the, oh, there we go. If you look at it from the front, you'll see a red light there. Oh, it looks like they've got a headphone jack output on the top of this as well. So that's useful. You can use a DVR for that. So once you've turned it on, you'll hit the scan button on the side, which is also the power button. But you'll just quickly click that, and you'll see down in the right-hand corner that it is scanning until it finally does find a nice solid connection to your little micro quad inductrix. It's actually a really big screen. I'm quite surprised. So let's just get some flying on.
I'll be careful with you. Careful. I'll be careful with you. Show me your secrets. I know you need it. Lay all your fears down on the floor, and I'll make you eggs in the morning. Whatever you wanted, yeah, baby, just tell me and it's yours. Oh, 'cause you can love like there's a limit to your heart, and you can't live like there's a boundary to your soul. Baby, let me in because I know just what to do. Care for you, care for you. I'll be careful with you. Careful. I'll be careful with you. I'll be there for you. I'll take care of you. This I swear to you. Let me be down for you. I'll be around for you. Baby, I promise you I'll be careful.
Oh, and if you didn't already know, there's a little part that the Kiwi Quad guys are working on where you can customize and see how your quad's going to look before you buy it. The feature is a little early in development, but in the future you'll be able to buy your quad from this page, as well as add stuff like brushless motors and
the canopy color, as well as your flight controller. This will be where you customize your micro quad to make it truly yours. So I've decided to go down to the local skate park, see how the kids down there fly it. See how quickly they can pick it up and just go. Hey, who wants to fly a drone?
Me!
So this kit that I've got here is specifically for beginners. So that's like kids, it's adults, it's anyone really. Anyone that wants to get into FPV drone racing. So that's flying with goggles on your eyes so that you can see what the drone sees. Okay, so I'll just quickly show you. So this is called mode 2.
Yep.
That's when your throttle is on the left. So you can easily just have it over here. I'm going to leave it on the easy mode so that you don't crash.
Yep.
Now what's really hard is figuring out how high you actually are. So just keep it low. If you think you're too high, just go low.
Yep.
So the safest thing you can do when you think you've lost control is to just turn it off and let it fall. Okay? So slowly take off and see if you can go forward and go around a little bit.
Is this love right now?
Bring it down, bring it down.
Do you want me to go get it?
Okay,
The camera.
Yep, you go get it. You go. Okay, bring it down, bring it down.
My turn.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
Go for it. Bring it down, bring it down. Bring it down, bring it down.
Bring it down.
Down. Yep, that's good.
Chrissy.
Alright.
Okay. Wait, is that it?
Yeah, that's probably it.
Oh, I didn't even know what happened.
That's alright. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Okay, you can fly off now. Bring it down, bring it down. Oh jeez, okay. That's your little fly. Okay, go for it. Oh, bring it down a bit forward. Jeez, man. You almost went in the tree.
Oh, this is hard.
Oh, it's alright. It's hard to get first time. Thank you guys for taking part. Bye. Go for it. See ya. Holy heck, that was hectic and crazy. I hope I can edit that. Okay, admittedly, throwing a bunch of random kids onto that drone, just randomly, as I seen them at the skate park, probably wasn't the best example of how easy this drone is to fly.
And now for the conclusion of this video. This is great. It is a great product and I highly recommend it. But I wouldn't say it's perfect. There are some small changes I would make, such as the button and little LEDs to tell you which channel your camera is on. You have to physically take the canopy off in order to change that. Which brings us to the canopy. Although it's very strong, it wasn't strong enough to hold up against me. So in the short run, yes, this is a very strong canopy and it does its job, but I managed to break it very quickly. Now that's nothing to go against the build and design of it. Of course, the canopy needs to be very thin and very light so it doesn't weigh the quad down. But maybe chuck in an extra canopy rather than extra blades, because I don't really see these blades being damaged at all. I don't think I've got any marks at all on any of these blades. And that brings me to another little point. I think from this point on, just note this is more of a personal preference rather than something that really should and needs to be changed. But I think when changing this quad into acro mode, which is achieved by pushing this button just over here, and you'll hear a double beep, I think that at that point, these blades should be spinning at, the lowest percent, like 5 to 10%, just to get you used to the fact that when you have a full-sized racing quad, and even these little micro drones, you're going to have the blades spinning really slowly. Now, yes, the issue there is that newbies to it will probably burn out motors a lot faster, which is also why I said it's just a personal preference. Maybe even just making it available. Maybe the other button here, because it's got an up and a down, maybe setting the down to like an idle mode, so you can idle on and idle off, so that when you crash you can just quickly click that button and it turns the motors off, so it stops them from burning out. And so now I can move on to the controller side of things. Well, I'm not sure where we would change this setting, whether it be in the quad itself or in the controller, but it really doesn't have any expo. And for people that like to really hone in their skills and control it, expo is, it can be quite important. I found it really difficult changing from my usual Tyrannus, where I've got a whole lot of settings and stuff that I can change and really tune in all of my settings and skills, to a little PlayStation looking controller. But again, that's just a personal preference. For a beginner, this is, I'd say it's pretty perfect. This set to indoor mode, all of the settings are, I'd say, spot on. I wouldn't change any of it. But for the outdoor mode and the race mode, I would definitely add a bit of expo. It makes it quite difficult to control because it's just super touchy. You very small movements, and this thing just goes nuts. The goggles here, I have no complaints. They far exceeded my expectations. They performed extremely well. No complaints there at all. Now, bringing up the goggles and the controller and my controller, at the same time I did get an extra module for my Tyrannus so that I can control this quad with my Tyrannus. Now, I avoided using any footage of where I was controlling this with my Tyrannus, as well as I avoided using my own Fat Shark goggles, because I wanted this to be as pure a review as possible. I only used what was in the box, except for my external recorder, but it doesn't come with a recorder for obvious reasons. So I decided not to use my controller. But when using my controller with the MTX 9D little module that they sell at Kiwi Quad, it was so good. This outperformed all expectations again. Right up to the point where I'm not fussed that I don't have Betaflight on this. I'm not fussed I don't have an OSD. I'm not fussed that I don't have all of that. Because this is a really solid little unit, and this frame is crazy strong. I've crashed this so many times, and I don't know how it's actually survived. It's hit concrete, it's hit wood, it's hit lino, it's hit glass, it's hit ceramics, and the frame is still perfectly fine. The only thing that's gotten any sort of damage is the canopy, and that's just because that's super thin, as mentioned before. So, in conclusion, this little micro quad it's pretty insane. For what you get, it's very well worth it, I'd say. Oh, and another little piece that you can get is you can get this little battery indicator. Plug it into your battery, boop, boop, boop. That's how charged it is. Really great to use, and it's super useful. Oh, little pro tip that I don't know if other people do it, but I do it just for creature comfort. I like to color in the side of the negative on my battery, so you'll get your batteries, they won't be colored in, and I like to just color it in because sometimes I don't actually have the proper connector, but I'm able to use something else. That's just a nice little indicator of which way around the positive negative is on the battery. In conclusion, this is a great little kit. You get everything you need, batteries and all, and it's just a heck of a lot of fun to fly around the house as fast as you can. So I guess I'll give this kit 2 thumbs up. Well done, guys. Can't wait to see your next iteration of it, and any changes you make. Hey, I just want to say thank you for watching my video, especially if you've made it this far. If you have made it this far, you might as well subscribe. What have you got to lose? You obviously don't mind listening to my voice all day. And sorry this video is so long. This is the longest video I've made in a while, but I really didn't want to miss out a lot of key things that I made sure was in this video. This is a really great product. I had a lot of fun with it. I had a lot of fun making this video, filming it, editing it, getting all that nice B-roll in there, and
yeah, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Come back for more. And I should be doing some more stuff with drones real soon.